Here we are back at Boyce Avenue, doing the last few days of demo of the slate, and yes, we all have little accidents. There was a crowbar slipping through the slate and popping out the back window, but that's okay. We can fix it because that's what happens on demolition days. You have a few incidences. And here's Alfie soaking up the sunshine. Last couple of days at the old property around Sherborne Road. We're moving on to Boyce Avenue and doing our massive renovation extension. Alfie's not looking forward to it because he knows it's going to be messy and he's going to get muddy in the backyard. And this is where we start pulling the fences down. Levi is loving this because he could take some of his aggression out on the paling fence while removing it. We had the fencer booked in. This is on a Sunday. We're pulling the fence down because we had the fencer booked in on the Monday. So he's coming in to replace it. We'll show you some shots of that once we have that finished off, which will hopefully be tomorrow. Trying to save a little bit of money. Burn as much of the fence as you possibly can because it's all hardwood. It's not the old treated pine, which is great. Great kindling, great for starting fires, and great to sit around as a family to have a beer at the end of a hard day's work. The fence was a bit of a nightmare, full of ivy. Fences wouldn't even think about pulling it down, so what do? We decided to get the bobcat onto it and remove it with the bobcat, cutting out the panels. Max is hard at it, sitting around the fire. He was making sure the fire was safe. As you can see, he's got it fired right up there. So I had to take over and teach him how to light a fire as well. But that's okay. We found a bit of time in between that just to clean up around the fireplace so we could sit around there and have a bit of a look. That's the last bit of slate getting removed, ready for the big new walls going in. A couple of little waterproofing issues, which I never used to waterproof back in the old days. This is a laundry where the old washing machine used to sit. So we better patch that up pretty quick, otherwise we'll have rats and mice in the house before we know it, and Terry will be straight out of there. Here we are watching Max. We had a little bit of time watching his final round down, trying to get his PGA card. And fortunately enough for him, he actually tied in a three-way playoff. So he was in first position, three-way playoff. So he ended up finishing third, which is a fantastic result because he now can play on the PGA Australasian Tour this year. So we're looking forward to going and watching him doing that too.